I was just reading a tweet from Mike Layton as he was thanking people for all of the support. And right now we are looking at those live pictures from City Hall, and you can see the crowds have gathered. Farah Nasser there. She's been there since early this morning. And when you first got there, there were already how many people in line, Farah?
There was at least a couple dozen, Pooja, that had been there since 5:30 in the morning. That crowd just kept multiplying and multiplying. Now it's just completely thinned out, but it took over quite a lot of the wall along City Hall, half of the front of this building, and then right around. And now that line is being cut out, but I actually checked the counter myself, the counter that one of the police officers was holding at the front, and it was 1,054. That's how many people just a few moments ago were at City Hall. There was also a 200 people in line waiting. So I think the hope is to get all those people through so that they have a chance to pay their last respects to Jack Layton. And some of those people who have done so are still standing by. And you know, what's amazing is the stories as well that are being shared today about Jack Layton. You know, I have somebody very special with me right now joining me. Yes, actually very special indeed. This is Paul LeBlanc. He is the Senior State Ceremonial Advisor with the Department of Canadian Heritage. And I'm really glad you're able to speak with us. You know, we're going to see this. We're going to see all the ceremony, the procession. But Paul, can you give it some context for us and also tell us what we are about to see?
Well, you're about to see the final stages of a state funeral, and the state funeral is in fact done this way so that all of Canada can in fact participate. And on the news today and yesterday, you have all been interviewing people who have been giving their sympathies and thanking Jack Layton for doing all kinds of things. So that is in fact exactly that what a state funeral is to let the Canadian people or the people of a nation express their feelings and be part of this.
Now, Paul, this is Toronto's first state funeral, as I understand it?
No, okay. There has been one before, and
in recent history.
Yes, well, recent history, 1960, 1991.
Okay, well, that's still recent.
It's recent,
that's very recent.
For
right.
our country. Yes, it is, and that. So, what you're going to see today, or here at City Hall, is in fact the casket will be removed, being carried by pallbearers from the Toronto City Police ceremonial unit. He'll be loaded into the hearse, and then we will move off onto Queen Street, where the Toronto City Police Pipes and Drums Band will lead, and there will be a mounted guard from the Toronto City Police on horseback, which will be leading the hearse, and then we will make our way down to Roy Thompson Hall. At that time, you'll see that there'll be honorary pallbearers on both sides of the entrance, and the casket will then enter the building again by the pallbearers, and we'll make our way through the building and place the casket in preparation of the celebration of life that will happen at 1400 hours this afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul LeBlanc, for giving us some context there as we will watch. I'll be glued to the television watching this. We appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. That is Senior State Advisor to the Department of Canadian Heritage, Paul LeBlanc. And we are here as the hearse awaits the casket of Jack Layton. That will happen at around 1 o'clock today, but we do know at any time the family of Jack Layton will be arriving at City Hall, and we'll be spending a few private moments before this procession starts. Back to you.
All right, Farah, and right now we are actually looking at live pictures inside City Hall. Of course, they are wrapping up the public visitation. It started at 9 this morning. Of course, the crowds gathered well before that, but the doors were supposed to close around 11 o'clock, and now there's just a little bit of an overflow. They want to make sure that Torontonians have a chance to have their final goodbye as they remember Jack. And, of course, we are going to continue to bring you coverage from City Hall. Do keep it here on CP24 in the meantime.